What up? This is Kayla.
This is Alex.
This is Destiny.
David's here as well. He just doesn't want to talk.
Yeah. We're one Rosa short because unknown reasons.
Weak ass
Today's
bitch.
the irk.
Yeah, Rosa can't hang because she has a stuffy nose.
Too much coke.
Yeah, it's all that coke.
It's all the drugs.
She literally came up to me and she's like, look at all the makeup that's gone, missing from my nose. I was like, it's all that coke. She's like, yep. Alex just doesn't know how to party.
I don't. Not as hard as you guys apparently.
You want a good time?
No, I'm pretty sure you have gone harder than...
Most
I
of
think
you.
both of you have gone way harder than me.
I don't know about
I don't know.
that.
I don't do drugs, so.
Growing
I
up?
just drink.
I've only ever smoked weed.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, I've had edibles.
I don't do that.
I had a
I just
hash
drink. I
cookie
just
once
drink.
on accident.
Like a boss.
Yeah, I think we're the same, Kayla.
Oh, okay.
I think you drink more, though.
Yeah.
You've drunken more.
I've drunken more. You've seen it.
Drink
Oh,
so
yeah,
much.
no.
Drunk Kayla is
I
fucking
could-
crazy.
I could drink so much.
Drunk Kayla is so fucking fun.
Drunk
No
Alex was fun
filter.
too. Drunk Alex will start buying people.
We all need to. Oh, we all need to get together.
Drunk Alex is very irresponsible.
I'm like sober. Alex buys you things, so I can't imagine drunk Alex.
So it takes a lot to get me drunk.
Have you ever had a fishbowl by yourself?
No, you freaking alcoholic.
I haven't either. I was just
Oh.
asking. I was thinking that might be the only thing that
No.
does it for you.
And like
No, that's a
fishbowl?
lot.
Yeah, the fishbowls.
Fish? Goldfish?
No.
No, it's a.
I know, I'm kidding.
God, Destiny. I was ready to explain.
I'm not legal.
I don't even know what it looks like. I
I'm
haven't
not
seen
21
one.
yet.
Fuck. I'm just kidding.
Size.
Size.
Does.
What the fuck?
Why are you looking at David when you say
No
that?
comments from the peanut gallery over there. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
So today's topic is size. Not
Does-
just penis size. Size on all
Wallet
things.
size.
Yes. Like bank account size.
Okay.
Desk size.
Oh.
Let's
Ooh, this guy thinking out of the box.
Go on. Sorry.
So we're just gonna rapid fire through all this?
Let's just
You're gonna
shoot them off.
Okay.
Just like blanks. I'm just kidding.
Number 1.
Sucks for
Penis.
what that is.
Dick. Doesn't matter.
Does
I don't
it
know.
matter? Kayla, does it matter?
Kayla, does it matter?
Okay, I want to say one thing first. There's a gray area here. Because for one, if a dude whips out a micro, well, I guess he can't really whip it out if it's micro, but if like dude dropped his pants and you can't even find it, that might be a little too small.
I've never experienced that.
I have not either, but I know someone that has.
Wow, that sucks. For that guy.
Was he a grower?
No. Getting it on, well, trying to with the guy, and I guess he was like, they're getting all frisky. And she told me that he was like, just grab it already. And then she was like,
With
can't find it. And then she said eventually he just like took his pants off, and she was like, she legit made up an excuse to leave.
So I just got my period.
Yeah,
All of a sudden, instantly.
my 21-year-old daughter's calling me. I've got to go. Yeah, so I mean, I think that might be like, there's a fine line there that might be a little, that's like, that is too small, but I'm pretty sure like anything like 4 inches and above does the job. Because there is like, too big is too much.
I've never.
Well, no, yeah, backtrack there. I'm saying like,
You're about to find out some crazy stuff about
yeah,
your
she,
girlfriend.
no. I hope you guys are close. I'm just kidding.
Real close.
Well, now we are.
But no, I'm pretty sure like then.
So what's too big then?
Okay.
That's gigantic. That's
For those of you that can't see, David just pulled out a hydro flask, which I'm sure. How many ounces is that?
40.
40-ounce hydro flask. Yes, David, that would be considered too big. No, I'm saying like I would think that anything even like I would say like 7 inches and over is like not too big, but like to the point where it will hurt.
Okay, Destiny, because I have no input on this one.
You don't? No, I'm just
I don't
kidding.
think I do.
Let's talk about the real thing that matters.
The motion of the
The
ocean.
size of his heart. No.
Oh, girl, stop.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, like there's like the motion of the ocean, but I mean, I've had small, and right now I have big. And what do I prefer? Josh.
David's like, I know everything.
Josh
That's my
literally
input. I don't know.
Josh literally said, "What are they saying about me?"
So, but what's like too small, too big? How do you feel?
I don't know.
Like, it's
Yeah, so like, but you don't have. Do you have a preference, or like, do you notice a difference?
Yeah.
yeah, like if you can get it,
Detail
all in your mouth,
explain.
is it too small or too big?
Well, that's different. Okay.
David wants to know. He's staring at you intensely.
Yes, details.
Yeah,
Diddles.
I
diddles.
don't have much sex experience.
Why'd you look at me?
Yeah, like you said it
Kayla.
with a question. How am I supposed to know?
I feel bad because I don't want the small people,
The small penis people.
the small penis men to feel bad because
I said 4 inches. I feel like that's very generous.
Is that 4 inches flaccid or erect?
Well, I'd hope in a certain situation they'd be erect and not flaccid. If they're not hard.
That makes a big difference, though.
Well, yeah, but if they're not hard, then there's clearly something wrong with me and not them.
I guess that's true. Step up your A game.
I don't think I need to. I'm married now, so.
All right, Destiny.
what?
Too big or too small?
Be harsh. Let the little penis people know.
Wait, I need a roller.
This is why penis
I need a
comes with
visual.
this gang. What do you need a ruler for?
That's like. Okay.
What's this?
That's
Like,
That's like-
3 inches, probably.
No.
That's like 3 inches.
That's like 4.
That's like 3.
That's
David-
yeah, I
David's
agree
gonna
with
be the
Kayla. I
judge.
think 4
Wait,
is.
I
Let's see your
think
penis
starting at like 4 is like
Like
you can still.
6, bro.
Okay.
Keep moving up. You're
Maybe
like, nah.
Slowly
hear?
moving my hands.
So the size of this is probably like 11 inches.
That's huge.
Well,
No.
the length of this.
Oh,
yeah, you
well,
put a ruler
okay, yeah,
on
the
top,
top,
of this,
the
you're
top.
probably going to hang out a little bit.
I thought you were talking about the
The
side.
iPhone app. The measuring
Time
app.
to whip it out.
Oh no!
Okay.
You know what? This
I
screen
guess-
right here is 13 inches.
No.
Yes,
That's a 13-inch laptop?
this is a 13-inch laptop.
No, from this
So measure
corner.
your dick diameter.
This corner to this corner is 13 inches. That's how screens are measured.
Bruh, fuck that. No, I'm just
This
kidding.
is Alex from IT, okay,
I know.
Kayla?
We're trying to argue with him.
I feel like if your dick is the size of my phone, that's a little small.
Your phone or my
Small?
phone?
Whose phone? Yes.
Oh, okay. My bad.
four?
This is so technical.
S10?
My phone's an iPhone 7 Plus.
Okay, 7
that's-
plus.
So if it's smaller than your phone,
Smaller, yeah. That's
it's a little small.
yeah. That's a little small. A little too small. Not my
Smaller than
preference.
your phone, or the
Yeah.
same length as your phone, because the same length as your phone, I feel like can do work.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think like even my phone, you could do work with that. I could work with this.
What kind of phone do you have?
It's a Motorola. We won't ask questions about it.
We won't discuss her
Yeah.
phone from the 90s.
Yeah, it does the job. Okay.
Any
Penis size preferences?
Yeah, do
no,
you-
I do not.
no? Like, do you care?
About
Okay,
penis
like
size?
honestly, as a guy, were
I-
you insecure about your dick size?
I think most
Like
guys
growing
are
up?
insecure about their penis sizes.
David.
David, are you insecure at all?
Oh wow, look at the door right there.
Oh, look at a screen.
Yeah, wow. Look, a water bottle.
No, I mean like growing up, right? Not now.
Yeah, growing up.
Growing up?
Yeah,
Like,
like,
it
I'm
just
still
magically
growing
gets
up.
bigger or what?
well, doesn't it grow when you grow? How do penises work? I don't
I
understand.
think they stopped growing at like teenager level.
No, when I came out, I just got a.
Massive.
The first thing that came out,
Flaccid or erect?
doctor was like, "Yep, it's a boy."
Is that yours or?
Your son's got a third leg. Oh, wait.
No, but I mean, okay, so like in your in high school, like freshman
In
year.
high school? I don't remember that far back. I'm sorry, I have terrible memory.
We-
It probably is. I blacked out like three times.
Alex is useless.
Yeah.
Kayla, any last thoughts?
About penis sizes.
Yeah, my penis stopped growing when I got into high school.
Oh, dude, no way.
That's normal. Most girls start around high school.
Oh, yeah, you know, late bloomer and all.
Exactly. Makes sense.
I guess.
Oh my God.
Okay, one last thing, I guess. Have you ever had sex with a small dick? Like you personally.
I mean, I haven't, like, slept with a micro penis. But I mean, like,
Like of your suitors.
I mean, yes, there was one that I can think of that was probably about 4. And I mean, that night was just bad because he didn't know. He just, like, 2 seconds in, we were done, and then he tried to lie that he didn't finish.
2 seconds?
I'm not even kidding. It was, like, maybe, like, a couple pumps, like,
He
4 or
just
5.
sneezes. I'm done.
And he was the smallest that I've ever been with, so. It was a fail, but I feel like if someone...
It was a flop, not a bop. Is it bop or flop?
Exactly.
In high school, this guy, it's like my first time giving head. I was like, is it this easy?
Like,
It
you
was really
finished quick,
small.
or, like,
no,
you
like
just-
it was small.
Like how small? Like pinkies?
Like, could you go down to the base?
She's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Measure.
Easily,
Put it
without
in your,
gagging.
Put it in your mouth. It'll remind you of.
I say like,
straw.
Yeah, there you go. Use your straw. Like your finger, middle finger.
like my middle finger.
That's rude.
Yeah, you should stop flipping people off,
Yeah.
especially Kayla.
I mean,
She's
I
like
would,
right in front.
I would say that's like 2.5 inches, maybe 3.
Yeah, it was bad. Well, he was also very short.
Did he have little hands?
Stop,
Kinda
David!
like the-
Stop.
I already told you this. I already told you who it was.
Wow, yeah. If I could go down to the base while giving head, I'd be like, I wouldn't be like, no, I'm not gonna hook up with you, but I would like question it.
Yeah, I'd be like,
If
Why are your dick so small?
If you could go down to the base,
Yeah,
you know what I did? I was like,
is that like before
like
you
if my
choke or
lips
what?
can like kiss your torso while I'm giving you.
She's about to like put the balls in her mouth. and,
I'm just gonna
start
bite down.
punching.
I'm assuming you're talking about like without hitting your freaking gag.
Yeah,
reflex.
without.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
I'm like,
she's
I'm
not
pretty sure
one.
anyone can do that if they got the right gag reflexes.
No.
Just balls it.
no, yeah. I pretended that my mom was calling me and I had to go.
Really?
Yeah, I was like,
you
oh
legit
shit,
were
my
like-
mom, I need to go.
He's like, but your phone's right here.
He's like, I can see your
It's
phone
not
on the
ringing.
nightstand. He's like, it's not ringing. Man. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, next.
What about boob size? Does it matter, Alex?
Yes.
Big or small? Like, what are we talking?
Medium. I don't know what medium. I don't know how to tell.
Okay,
guys
so
apart, guys.
if you find a
I'm terrible
girl,
at this.
Like a handful.
Like more than a handful.
Like it needs to be more than a handful.
Yes.
Like if you
But not
actually
like-
squeeze.
not like
what if
two
you have
hands
big
and
ass,
I'm not grabbing
big
the whole
ass
thing.
hands?
I have
Who
big
has
ass
big
hands.
I have small hands.
I have regular people hands.
Asian
But
people
you're
have small
tall, so your hands are bigger.
hands.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have pretty long fingers. Let's measure.
Oh, now it's size, huh?
You guys are pulling out your dicks and measuring?
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're just
For the
whipping it
audience
out.
that can't see.
Yeah. Like Destiny has small hands.
See? Because I'm short.
I'm
it's
short.
'cause you're Asian.
Just baby hands.
Asian people got small hands, bro. Unless you're freak.
This sounds
Nah.
like an insecurity, David. Would you?
Would you like to chime in?
Yeah, like I think I'm pretty short, but I have long fingers. I've always like same thing with my toes. My toes are pretty long. Not to be weird.
Freak. No, we all know from the episode on our YouTube channel, like and subscribe.
Yeah. If you haven't watched it, go watch it now.
Link in bio.
Yeah. Yeah, my toes are pretty long. My
Her
toes,
toes were exposed.
they were fully exposed and penetrated.
You
So
guys are so-
I can't believe I've seen this video. Do you show?
Yeah, sure.
Were you guys like high footing each other?
no, it wasn't more than a high five. We were
It's
holding
a lot
toes.
more.
No, I saw that.
Interlocked.
Their toes were
Yeah, I saw
interlocked.
that. I was just like, what do you guys do?
This. So okay, it has to be slightly more than handful of tit.
My hand, I guess. I'm 5'11", by the way. That makes a difference. I think height plays a part. I'm pretty sure most 5'11" people have the same size hands. You're tiny. How tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
How tall are you?
5'4".
Measure each other's hands together.
Yeah, she has little baby hands.
You guys are
Your
mean.
hand is a little lower than Kayla's.
Let's fuck 'em up.
There
Right
you go.
there. Look,
Oh
still.
yeah, it's a little smaller.
Still, I have
Why,
long...
why is my pinky bigger than yours?
Freak,
What's
bro.
wrong with your hand?
You're
I don't
fancier
know.
than her.
um,
That's hilarious.
but, like, what if a girl had big boobs, like, bigger, like, 2 handfuls of boobs?
That's a lot of boobs.
Tigo bitties.
Yeah. Are you gonna be like, nope, can't talk to her? Like, I feel like boobs are way different for a guy because, like, guys have low
Boobs.
standards, if not no standards, compared to, like, a woman. Like, if
Wow, gee, thanks.
I know, we're standard for this.
you are. Like, if a chick was gonna, like, go down on a dude and she realizes it's, like, really small, she's most likely, I feel like, more apt
Gonna
to, like,
bail.
yeah, to, like, leave or make up an excuse as to why she needs to leave. But if a dude is, like, gonna hook up with the chick and she takes her bra off and he notices she's basically a boy, like, has no fucking tits, like, negative A cups, he's not gonna be like, I'm gonna go. He's gonna be like,
Just put your hand over it and just...
just close your eyes. Yeah, I feel like a guy would still hook up with a girl even if she had, like, no tits.
Pussy is pussy.
That's what I say. Pussy has no face or tits. All pussies get pussy, right?
I don't know.
I don't know about
that.
There's some ugly lips out there, just saying.
Whoa, okay. Can't all be perfect. Right? Am I right?
Yes.
Like, a dude's still gonna hook up with a chick.
I don't know. Maybe. It depends.
Thanks.
I guess it depends on the person, too. Like, if they're, like, really pretty and have no boobs, probably. But if they're, like, butt ugly and have no boobs, then you're probably not hooking up with that person.
But what if she gives good head?
She's still butt ugly. Are you just getting head, or is that what you're doing there?
Alex, what if she has a great personality?
Yeah.
Like, how great?
We're moving away from this question over here.
Yeah, we are. Okay, so I guess moving along. Tits don't really matter in size-wise. And, right? And that note,
Sure.
Titties.
yeah.
Boobies.
They're okay. They're nice.
But do they matter? Like, if you see a hot babe and she's got little ass tits, are you gonna be like, eh,
No. I mean,
right? You'd
doesn't
still
matter.
smash.
Probably. Too big is just too big.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a
'cause
thing?
They get, like...
It's not boobs at that point. It's just...
Yeah, they get
Fat.
saggy.
It's
and,
just like water balloons.
Smacking
just
you
there.
in the face.
and when you're laying down or when they're laying down, they just go to the side.
What is wrong with that? You don't like valleys?
No. I don't want to see a valley.
Between your mountains? You don't like valleys between your mountains? With every high, there's a low.
Wow.
Whatever, Alex.
Someone's insecure.
Yeah, I am, okay? Because it's literally, the moment I lay down, it's just flat.
Yours are fake, though.
Yeah, but
Don't they stay up? Isn't that what fake boobs do?
No, when you lay, they don't just stay there when you lay down. I
That's
mean,
what fake boobs do
They're
in
just
porn.
stiff. They're not just stiff.
They get hard.
Yeah.
They're boners.
I'm like the mom from Mean Girls.
There you go.
With the rock tits. No, they're like regular boobs. They melt a little.
Melt.
They melt into your armpits a little. Just kidding. Not all the way in your armpits, but I mean like normal boobs.
I doubt like normal boobs.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've had normal boobs, so it's been at least 3 years. Coming up on 4. It's the twins' birthday in about 3 months.
Okay, next.
Bank accounts.
No.
I'm
It
broke,
doesn't
so I'm
matter.
gonna...
Yeah, I'm like, how am I able to judge someone when I'm the fucking broke one?
Okay, but I mean, like, say they don't work at all. Like, what if they have no job
Yeah, what if he's a bum?
and he's always asking like you for money?
Well, obviously I wouldn't be with that person.
So
Why?
it does kind of matter.
Because it's not money, it's like what they do with their lives.
Okay, so what if they had a really good job and they quit, but they didn't save any money? Would you go
Me.
be with them?
Well, why did they quit?
Does it matter? What if
And
they're
wait,
looking- what if they're
am
looking
I
for
with
another
this-
job? I mean, but they don't find one for a while.
But I mean, like, how committed are you in this relationship?
yeah, like, is he just like
I
I
thought
met?
this was just about bank accounts. Why are we going deeper
I
into
know.
this?
Okay, but like, okay, so I guess we're going like almost first impressions. It kind of seems like first impression of a girl's boobs. Like if they're too big, you might
Okay,
just
first
like
impression.
Yeah, so first impression
Money.
of someone that you're like interested in, and they're like, oh well, I just quit my job and like blah blah blah.
So does that matter, Destiny?
I guess, yeah, it would.
Like if you just met a guy, let's say I was gonna say at a bar, but you're not even 21 yet, so
At
at a
a
playground.
Boba place.
Yes,
Easier.
boba.
Yeah, okay, so you meet a guy at Boba, in line for Boba, which I don't know how the fuck he's even affording Boba. And you guys are like talking, and he's like, oh yeah, well, I just lost my job. In the process of, I guess, trying to find a new one.
Bye, Felicia.
Well, if he's trying actually to find a new one, I'd be like, all right.
But what if you start talking and he's just saying that?
Then I wouldn't stay with him.
Okay, what if it was what if you
Wow,
were single?
women ain't shit.
What if you were single and like an attractive older guy came up to you and you saw his car and it was like a nice Mercedes?
What kind of car?
Hey, what kind of car is it? It's a.
I said Mercedes.
Oh, you said Mercedes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like if you were single, would you prefer a man that like had money or was like middle class, like makes it by, or like
Honestly,
no money?
that thing doesn't really like.
This guy's
I don't consider money.
This guy's attractive. He works at McDonald's and he drives a smart car.
First of all, if he
You
drives
ruined it
a
with
smart
smart
car,
car.
yeah.
What if that's all he can afford?
Why?
Why would
Smart car's expensive.
Why
as hell.
would you buy a smart car?
Pretty sure it's more expensive to own a smart car.
Yeah, I'd have been like, bro, you could have bought like
He
a
drives a Honda from, like,
1999
95.
Honda Civic. Yeah.
I can dig that.
Whatever. It's because you're Asian. I'm just kidding.
There you go. He drives a 95 Civic, works at McDonald's. Would you be with him? I'm pretty sure he's broke because I don't think McDonald's people get paid that much.
They actually get paid fairly.
Do they?
Yeah.
It's
He's
like
part time.
decent.
I forgot to throw that in
They're all
there.
part time.
If that was his like goal to just keep staying there, probably not. Like if he
No, but
wanted
I mean,
to like.
you're not looking at that because you're just like first impression. You
But
don't
I
know if he
am
has
looking.
goals.
That is my first impression.
First thing you say
No,
is,
it's
"What's up?
not.
What's your name? What are you gonna do in the future?" That's what you say to people.
Yeah, I'd be like, so like when I get to know
Not your
them,
dick size. What's your future?
What's your future?
probably not. Is he cute?
He looks like Channing Tatum.
I don't like Channing Tatum, but sure. I mean, still no, I guess. I don't know. It's hard because I'm the type that's like to get to know people.
Yeah, you're not like actually out there looking for someone that like has money.
Yeah.
She's all about the love, the affection.
Yeah, you are because you always say gay ass shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Just like, I'm leaving. Alex,
Yes.
does it matter to
No,
you?
it does not matter to me.
It's like if your wife lost her job and she was just broke AF.
But that's his wife.
That is my wife.
Okay, if you were single.
And dating someone that didn't have a job, I
For
wouldn't
rich
mind.
or for poor, Kayla?
I wouldn't mind. No, I don't look at that at all.
No, I wouldn't either, to be honest.
But in the long run.
I mean, obviously, in the long run, you'd hope for your like significant other to have ambitions in life, or like want to have goals, or just like want to do something with their life other than just like wake up every day and just live. Right or no? That's how I feel, at least. Like, I'd want my significant other to want to do something in
Yeah.
life.
Like ambition. Goals.
Yeah, exactly. To have some type of goal in life.
Oh, I wouldn't care. They could bum it at the house.
Alex.
Well, you want a
But
housewife?
then they'd be a housewife. Yeah.
Yeah?
that'd
You
be
mean
cool.
apartment wife?
No, he
owns
has a
his own
house.
He's like,
Alright.
I'll just leave then.
Married homeowner over here.
Married without mortgage.
Alright, okay. Bank accounts don't matter unless you're a money hungry, greedy ass hoe.
Next.
All right,
Credit.
next.
Credit?
I don't
Does the
have
size of your
credit.
credit matter?
Yeah.
Yeah,
get
Destiny has
fucking-
no fucking credit.
Yeah, no fucking credit.
No?
I have no
You
credit.
should really get some credit.
Wow.
I'm building
Credit
slowly.
does not matter.
I'm building slowly from my car.
That doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't help much.
That doesn't.
You need
Yeah.
credit cards.
If you're a co-owner, that doesn't do shit.
Oh, you're a co-owner?
Yeah, I'm a
Oh,
co-
yeah, you're doing jack to your credit. You need credit cards.
Well, and there's like the 3 different types of credit bureaus. So when you have a car loan, it only reports to one.
Yeah, you need credit cards and bills. That's what you need.
Or jewelry.
Like in your name,
Yeah.
not to your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, your own name.
All right. Fuck.
School loans.
I found.
So like, well, for me, like obviously, I feel like someone in the relationship needs like decent credit. But honestly, like if it wasn't for credit, life would be so much easier. Like it's so easy to fuck it up on accident. I feel like that's almost like pointless.
But we have it, so we gotta take that into consideration.
I don't consider like that is not a determining factor whether or not I'm gonna date someone.
It shouldn't be.
Hey girl, what your
credit?
credit score like?
Run background reports, check their jobs, check their credit.
But I mean, like, that's super important because, I mean, if neither of you have credit, then you can't buy anything. You can't get a credit card, you can't get a car, you can't buy.
But that's something you can work
You can't
with.
even rent a place because they check your credit.
Yeah, but I mean, it's easier to have like someone with no credit versus like bad credit.
So credit matters.
That's why I said one person needs to at least have good credit.
Either way, good
Josh
credit
has
or
excellent
bad
credit.
you're gonna get charged a shit ton for everything. So
Exactly. Yeah. Like I had really good credit and then it went to shit.
I have maybe good credit. I haven't looked at it in a long time.
I'm sure you have good credit. Alex, shut the fuck up.
decent credit.
I mean, like mine's not like bad anymore. Like it's okay. But then again, there is someone that's using my social security number for the last 6 years. So I fucking know who you are. I'm just kidding. I will find you.
For real? Someone's using your security social?
Yeah.
Security social.
I forgot what it was called.
Good
Someone's
one.
using-
Security number.
Someone's using your social?
Yeah, I found that out when I got my first car.
Oh.
And you didn't report it?
Destiny, check your cards.
I they wouldn't really let me. It was kind of stupid. I went in, I got my car. I wrote down my social, and then they called me like a few days later. The car dealership called me a few days later, telling me that when they ran my credit, I wasn't the one that came up. Someone else's name came up, and that then I had to go down to the Social Security office, get a letter stating that like my Social Security card was mine and was given to me and me only. And I went into Social Security office and they were like, well, I can just write you a letter stating that.
Thanks for a commercial break in our sponsor.
How do you guys like that ad? Just add an ad right there.
So Destiny, does credit matter to you?
Yeah, I think it's important.
Are you gonna not?
Good
I can't
response.
fucking say anything because I don't have any credit, but
Are you gonna not talk to someone if they have like shitty ass credit?
I wouldn't know if they had shitty ass credit based on first impression.
You also wouldn't know their future goals.
You just
But
ask
you
them,
answered that one.
you just ask someone when you first start. Can I have your social security number? I need to run a credit
Everything
report.
about you. Okay,
Yeah, I don't really think it's like super important to be TB.
TV.
Was it TBH?
TB. Yeah, TBH.
What do all the cool kids say?
SMH.
Shaking my head.
Debt.
Ooh.
Is debt important? We'll start with David.
Fuck yeah. I don't know. It depends. If they're
Like, are they working on it?
Yeah, if they're like they just got out of school and they're starting a career and they have debt, that's not bad.
That's a good point.
That's good. If they're like me, get a car and don't have money to afford that car, that's a different story. That's not good.
Destiny.
Same. Kayla?
I mean, yeah, I think it's like important because, like, if you're gonna try and like commit to a person, like seriously commit, like once you get married, technically, like bill collectors now look at it as like now it's both of your debt, not just one person's debt. So, I mean, I think that's important because like you don't want to try and fuck up someone else because all because you have debt.
True.
Right? Like, I know this, like, chick on Instagram that I used to follow a while ago, she had, like, said how she was in debt from, like, school and, like, credit cards and just, like, being young in general. And that, like, she told herself that before she would ever have kids, she would make sure that all her debt got paid off first before she, like, decided to make a commitment to have children, because she wanted to, like, be able to commit all of everything to that child instead of being like, oh, now I can't afford to pay diapers because I have to
go
pay.
back in debt.
Yeah, exactly. Like, to pay this off or something. So,
Okay.
Alex,
Yeah, that's my name.
that's you.
That is me.
That's your cue.
Alex.
Like an AA meeting.
Debt. Yeah, it does matter because I'm already in some debt. I wouldn't
Continue.
want to add to my debt. So, it's kind of important.
Like, you wouldn't want to add to your debt because of someone else's debt.
Yeah,
Does your wife
I
have any
wouldn't
debt?
want to be in debt together a lot more.
Are y'all okay?
Yeah. Do you
I
need
mean,
some
we
help?
have quite a bit of debt at the moment, but
Do you need to let it out? You can let it out. This is a judgment-free zone.
you know,
But
I'm
you
good
just
with my
said
debt.
you guys have, like, quite a bit of debt
oh, yeah,
right
we
now.
have a house.
Alex,
With a house.
God.
I have my car. I have my school loan.
you have a school loan?
I have a school loan.
Oh my God! Wait, so did you ever
I
graduate?
have a bachelor's degree.
The fuck?
Whoa.
Must be nice.
Since when? Where did you go?
I finished online. I started at ITT Technical, and then they shut down. and then I
Oh. So like a fake bachelor's degree.
So
Print
you
out
finished.
one.
You call it that.
so you paid $15 online and you printed one
I
You
wish
have
it
to renew
was
it
that.
every year.
I wish $15.
for only $19.99 a month. You too can have your
And your social
bachelor's.
security number.
Yeah. Your mother's maiden name, the street you grew up on. No, I didn't know that. I knew. Okay, now that you mention it, I remember that you said that you went to ITT, and then they like got shut down because they were fake as fuck. And then, but like your credits were transferable.
Yeah,
Oh, and then you
I
just
finished online on Capella University.
okay
Put
then.
me $12,000 in debt.
That's it.
Yeah, it's not much.
That's really not
ITT
bad.
was gonna be 80.
Fuck
Yeah, way more.
Whoa.
I'm kind of glad they shut down.
Ew.
Yeah, fuck ITT.
Yeah, fuck you, ITT.
Why does the name have to be so complicated? ITT?
It's-
ITT?
ITT.
ITT Tech.
It just doesn't flow. ITT.
All right, what else do we got?
Like AT&T?
What else do we got?
Okay.
What
Size.
other sizes actually matter?
Heights.
Oh.
This is a big thing for
Oh.
girls.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Heights.
Dating a shorter person. than
I'm
you.
already short, okay?
Girls
No,
don't
what if
count.
Josh was shorter?
No, he's not. So
That
it
would
doesn't
be
matter.
worse.
Yeah, but I think for guys it doesn't matter like how short is too short for a guy like versus a girl.
How short is too short?
Yeah, is that even a thing?
Probably like 4'9". I don't know. That seems really small.
Would you date a girl that's taller than you?
Yeah.
How much taller?
Not much taller.
Like
She
like
can't be
this
like
tall
6'4".
or like this tall.
What are we talking like eye level or
Am I looking up?
You gotta break
Yeah.
my neck every time, or
like when she goes to kiss you,
Does she
is
have to bend
she
down?
bending down?
Yeah, no, that's too tall. That's too tall.
So like what would you say is like too tall? Like your height is too
Like-
tall?
like
Because your wife was kind of
Like 6'1" is too tall.
okay.
Because
Because
I'm 5'11", and that's not too much taller. So 6'1" would probably be my height limit.
how tall is your wife? I feel like she's like 5'7".
She's like maybe.
a giant.
No,
I don't even know.
but no. Maybe
I'm just
5'7".
kidding.
I don't know.
I would say she's about like 5'7", 5'6" and a
How
half,
tall are you?
maybe.
Let's see. Stand up.
I'm 5'4" and a half. Well,
Oh,
if the half
you're
counts.
comparing now. Damn, he's tall as fuck.
Did you not?
I'm gonna sit down in this chair for the rest
She's a
of
little.
this.
She's a little taller than you, so she's probably like 5'6", 5'7", yeah. Like probably 4'9" or something like that. That's ridiculously short. So what's your
4'9"?
height? Yeah, 4'9"'s way too short. It seems short in my head. I could be wrong, but it seems really short.
I like me a tall glass of water. Talking like 6 foot and over.
Like 6'12".
That would be 7 foot.
You didn't catch on to that.
-1.
So like 6'11", you'd be fine with that?
I think so.
That's freaking gigantic. You're insane. So what's too short for you?
I honestly feel like too short is like 5'6", 5'7".
So
Gee,
you wouldn't date a guy.
thanks.
You wouldn't date a guy your height?
I'm not even that.
Stand up. David, stand up.
We're not
Stand
in
up,
height.
David.
Oh hell no! What the fuck? Asian people
No.
small, bro.
He's taller
That's
than
true.
you. He's taller than you, by the way. You are not the same height.
No.
How tall are you, David?
I don't know. My license
We
says
break your
5.
ankles.
So.
5'5".
5
But
foot?
that's wrong.
5 even?
5'05".
Well, you got your
Oh,
license
5'5".
at what?
I know.
5'5".
Like,
In high school.
Yeah.
He got it at 16, so
Oh, okay.
15 and a half.
15.
Ooh,
Knocks it over.
that could have been bad.
I don't remember. I don't know my height. Enough.
We'll just go with 5'7".
So
Let's just round
wouldn't-
up,
So
6
you
foot.
wouldn't date a guy that's your height.
No, because then if I'm in heels or even a low wedge, I'm taller.
And you don't want to be taller than
No. I don't want to feel bigger than I already feel. So I don't want to feel like I'm a dominatrix or some shit. Like I'm going to go in and like whip my boyfriend and
Okay.
That escalated.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I think Josh is the perfect. We have a good ratio.
How
When I
tall is
wear,
he?
I don't know.
Tall, bro.
Yeah, he's pretty tall. But like when I wear heels, he's still a little bit taller than me, which I like.
Yeah, exactly. Like if we're eye level, cool, whatever. But like if I'm
God, but isn't
More-
it so tiring to be on your tippy toes to kiss him?
no,
It is for me.
they better bend down for me. No, I'm just kidding.
You're like, get over here.
RKO.
Like I want
Just on the floor.
I want them like hunchback once they're in their 60s from having to lean over to kiss me.
Wow.
Just permanent, like slumped. Yeah.
Well,
David.
How tall is too
Oh.
tall for a girl?
You like,
his girlfriend's short.
yeah.
But like we're Destiny.
Thanks. Thanks for liking our ad.
It'll just say me Destiny yelling at you and then it'll roll into an ad.
I was talking to a girl that was slightly taller than me.
Like how
Like, how tall? How much taller was she?
Dude, she was taller than me. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like another like head?
She was like my
Yeah.
height then.
that's like
No,
No,
you're
no,
just
you're
fucking
tall.
tall.
5'11" is not
Just
that
like-
tall.
Like another like half or almost a head taller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but a head is like a whole like 7 inches.
Like
It's like a whole penis size right there.
just a dick on her head, like a unicorn.
like that much, right?
No.
Dude, she wasn't that tall.
I don't remember.
She wasn't that tall.
She's dead.
She was not tall. Yeah, she's.
She's dead?
No.
Oh.
I was like,
I was like, hold on, why are we being so...
No, she just disappeared on the fucking planet. Like I don't know where she went.
oh, okay.
Um,
I was like,
get away
damn.
from
That got dark real quick.
So what's too short?
Anything shorter than my girlfriend?
How short is she?
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly don't know. I think she's like
Where is she up?
Shorter
right
than
before
Destiny?
5.
Yeah, she's way.
So where is she up to
Like,
you? Like,
Like
Up
chest?
to my shoulder.
She's
Like
up to your shoulder?
her,
Wow.
like the top is my shoulder.
So like when you hug her, is
The
your
top
chin
of
like
her
on
head?
her head?
holy cow, she's super short. Claudia's pretty short, isn't she?
Yeah, Claudia's
She's
short.
like 4 something.
No,
Oh,
I think.
she's like up to my face. My bad.
Way over.
Damn.
Okay, so she's like 5'2" probably.
So yeah, if she's anything
Yeah.
under my head, that's too short.
I think my grandma's like 4'8" now.
Oh my god.
She's like shrunk.
tiny.
Yeah, my grandma's so tiny.
Yeah, old people shrink. That's what happens when you get older.
Yeah, well, and she has osteoporosis, so her
Yeah,
bones
I
are
know.
just.
I was gonna say it.
Osteoporosis.
Osteoporosis.
Who says
Crippling
that?
depression.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
all of us. If you want the height.
For reference, no one can see this, but I'll just put an ad. No,
I'm sure. Destiny's sure. Josh is tall as fuck. Basically.
I hope everyone enjoyed all the probably 15 ads that'll be.
We're getting hella
Oh, yeah.
ad
Yeah,
revenue.
hella sponsors this time.
Emily, please don't skip through. We need the money.
Please click.
Click on all the ads
Anything else?
and then just exit out immediately. No, I mean, I think that pretty much covers, like, all the fucking sizes.
Is round size.
What's the size in their heart?
Oh my god.
Gay.
Gay. Like, do they have an enlarged heart?
Like, are they gonna die in the future? Do they have some blood clots going on up in there? What's...
I'm trying to collect that beneficiary money.
What's your health insurance like?
He means life insurance.
Yes, yeah.
What's the size of that life insurance policy? That's all that matters. I'm just kidding. Please don't divorce me, babe. I think that pretty much like concludes it. Basically, we don't give no fucks about sizes here. Size don't matter.
I don't know. I think we all kind of had some kind of size.
We had
the
a
height
limit.
size definitely.
We have preferences.
We have
I guess.
preferences, but not excluding. No exclusion on this channel.
Except
Short
little dicks,
people.
right?
Except for 4 inches and below. And
Sorry.
5 foot and under.
Please click the ad still.
Gotta be this height.
It's to
Right.
ride the ride. Mine's a pretty high height limit. 6 foot and above.
That's up there.
Yeah, it is. It is. Bank account can't be negative. At least be even. Just be a solid 0.
No
At
money, if
least.
anything.
Go back on the street.
Go big on the street. They make a lot of money depending on where you stand.
Yeah, tax without tax.
Yeah, some good
yeah.
money there. That's smart people.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quit this job and my other job. I'm ending it here. See you guys all in the corner.
Loose.
Bye.
Dark reality.